Neal Portnoy, A Minute with Dianne Davis. We're looking at your wall, Neal.
Only a minute with Dianne Davis?
Only a minute with Dianne. Well, a minute or so.
Can we do a Jewish minute?
And we are at Neal Portnoy's gallery in Vegas, looking at some of the stuff on the wall. Neal, how do you make this happen?
I smell these for 10 minutes. You'll be just like me. Hey,
Wait a minute. This is not paint.
no, I don't
These
paint.
are magic markers.
Yeah, these are, the generic term, of course, is called magic markers. They're actually felt tip markers. And the neat thing about these is they're interchangeable nibs. So this is a tri-nib that's got a point on the top, a little wedge, and a ball on the end. But if you smell these for 10 minutes, you'll be able to do what I do. The difference in markers opposed to oils, acrylics, and watercolors. You can mix oils, change a color. You can mix watercolors. Density of the marker is what makes it so unique. It's a stain. So in other words, when you put it down, it's down. You can't make a mistake. Mark is all about layers, building the layers, putting your gray tones down first, your warm, your cool grays, going on top with your colors, changing the color of the color. You don't mix colors, you layer colors.
Now I'm looking at a picture of Boston Red Sox player Jerry Remy.
Sure.
How many markers would you have used in that picture?
Probably about 6 to a dozen. They make a flesh tone marker.
And how long does it take?
That
do
took
one
probably
like
a
that?
couple hours.
How many, are they characters, photos, pictures? What do you call them?
Excuse me, I work from photos. So the better the photo, the better the drawing. But what you do with the photo, everybody sees these caricatures. They're more portrait caricatures. It's a realistic head, cartoon the body. But you can do the realism. The key here, Dianne, is I'm not formally trained. I have no background. I have no education in the art field. It's an ability you're born with. You learn a technique. When I cross over to do an illustration, a portrait illustration, I don't know the anatomy. So the anatomy that I'm illustrating isn't always the proper anatomy. Yet with caricature, every line's an expression. So there are lines in the illustration, in the portrait, that really shouldn't be there, but it makes it very personified and uniquely a Portnoy.
What's your favorite one?
The next one I do.
Awesome.
Yes,
And
it
where
is the
can
same
people
way.
see these, Neal?
You can see them online, all social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
So nealportnoy.com?
Nope, it's actually idrawpeople.com is the website.
Okay.
idrawpeople.com.
Well, we will look for it. Thank you, Neal Portnoy.
Always a pleasure, Dianne.
And it's been more than a minute with Dianne Davis.
With 2 N's.